Did you know that you can play with a build designed by NBA 2K pros?
You can browse by position and skill, or the exact archetype you want to play with. All of your go-to builds and NBA comparisons make it easy to see how you'll play on the court.
Sorting by each build's best skill makes it easier than ever to get the skills and badges you need at the position you want to play.
So try out a pro-tuned build and benefit from the insight of the developers that know NBA.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We're ready to brighten the weekend with some Saturday night basketball. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Washington Wizards at Capital One Arena. Brian Anderson here with you alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Risache in at the 3, the small forward. And for Washington, we've got Sarr. George out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Magician in at the point. All right, Grant, as we get geared up for the home stretch, what are you looking for right now?
Well, B.A., health is #1 for me. When teams have their full allotment of players is key. As we head to the playoffs, it's about attrition. Which team can stay healthy?
Pass to Risache. Lets it fly. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And Young isn't just a scorer. He also takes pleasure in creating opportunities for others.
Outside Coulibaly. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Washington. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
Yeah, you got to think Coach will show this one as an example of what not to do. You got to take care of the ball.
Young from long range. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Magician. Pass to Sarr. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Every time I watch Sarr, I'm just amazed at how light off the floor he is.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Young finds Johnson. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. The Wizards have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. To the inside. And Washington again with the bucket.
Just bouncing off contact. Sarr, man, 2 points the hard way.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
We're going to go Brian Kingston and read his chat. I asked him about how difficult it is to game plan for someone like Trae Young, and Coach said to me, I told our players to play up on him. The more he moves and runs around, the more likely he is to get into a rhythm, so we need to stay aggressive against him. Sounds like this might be a very physical game, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Pass to George. Beyond the arc. Fires in the triple.
Well, look, this is how you want to start every game. 5 for 5. Come on.
The Hawks have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Over the last few years, Atlanta struggled defensively, Grant.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't been better than 20th in defensive rating since 2017. They've had some great offensive teams during that time, but their defense has held them back.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
No, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
Pass to Risache. Now Johnson. George defending. Shot clock at 5. To end the cold spell. The reverse. And Capella with the lay-in.
Well, this is Capella using his height the best way he can to save the possession.
Here's Magician. Guarded by Young. Middleton outside. Down low. Here's Magician, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Young, the pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, good old-fashioned slam from Capella.
To the middle. Magician. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Yeah, offensively, Capella's game is grabbing offensive boards. You have to put a body on him.
Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Magician. He tries for three. Capella with a rebound. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 7-point differential. Last time they met in Atlanta.
And that duel says something about this team. Facing a strong opponent, their focus has to be sharper with the game on the line.
Pass to Coulibaly. Five on the clock. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. Taking a look at the Wizards. They've been outstanding halfway through this season, looking cohesive and playing for one another. And, of course, Atlanta, they're sitting in fourth place.
Well, right now for the Hawks, nobody really knew what to expect from them at the start of this year. But as the season has progressed, it's clear that they are contenders.
Yeah, and I think the fact that they've been overlooked has fueled them throughout the season. They've got that us against the world mindset.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Pass to Magician. To the paint. Stolen by Capella. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Here's Rizachet. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Wizards have got 7 of 8 in the basket. Here's Sarr. Soft touch off the glass. Sarr's got 6.
You know, Sarr established himself in the paint and took advantage of what they gave him.
Outside Johnson. Here's Rizachet. Nails the baby hook. 9 points in the game.
Yeah, great look for Rizachet. Close in, gets it done.
Outside Coulibaly. Out left to the wing. There's the triple. Counted from distance.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Young, the pass to Daniels. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Middleton. Inside. Pass to Sarr. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Chris Middleton.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Young inside. It's Daniels with a drive. And it's blocked.
What I like about Sarr as a shot blocker, he can do it anywhere on the floor.
And the jam by George.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Washington leading by 7. To the paint. Here's Magician, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Yeah, Young does a great job of this. Using the dribble to put you on your heels, and then he pulls up and shoots the ball.
Washington calls timeout. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade, getting some fluids in. Washington has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor. All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. Larry Nance is out there with Jalen Johnson. Then there's Dyson Daniels. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Reese Shea in at the shooting guard position. 6 on the shot clock. He shoots it. The rebound by the Wizards. Pass to Sarr. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Here's Nance. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And so Middleton will bring it up for Washington. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
I mean, the versatility of Middleton. Not just a scorer, also a solid passer and distributor.
Washington shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
Shooting 1.
And the free throw, no good. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
Wizards foul. Number 33. First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Atlanta now. Capella, the pass to Nance. Knocked loose. George peels it out a bit. Down low. Magician. Powered down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that have been consistently dominant on the offensive end of the floor over the last month. Number 1, the Wizards.
Well, their offensive efficiency has been incredible. It's why no one wants to play them right now.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Magician in the last matchup against the Cavaliers was tremendous. He added 33 points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Clock at 6. Pass to Nance. Here's Daniels. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Middleton against Johnson. Middleton passes to the Magician. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks.
Possession to Atlanta.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And you watch Dyson Daniels on the floor, Coach. He's everywhere on defense.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the best guys disrupting offenses and getting deflections. He gets his hands in passing lanes. Effort like that will always find minutes.
Here's Daniels. No points yet. Pass to Capella. Out to the right wing. Lets it go. And too long on the shot.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Here's Magician. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
And on the defensive end, he was extremely disruptive, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
Here's Daniels, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, when he's on the floor, Dyson Daniels gives you uncapped energy. He's really committed to going all out.
So he gets them both. Here's Magician. He's got 15. Outside Koulibaly. Over to the wing. Here's Magician. Here's Sarr, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And the long arms of Sarr on full display. You got to keep this kid off the offensive glass.
A chance to get a quick injury report. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce. She's got an injury update on Karis LeVert.
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Atlanta. He let me know that it's a torn tricep, which is not the outcome everyone was hoping for here. He's not coming back for this game, and I'm told to expect he won't be back for a while. Not the news we were all hoping to hear, guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Number 33.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
Yeah, you never want to speculate on injury, but that didn't look like something you were going to bounce back from quickly.
And Stan, the league questioning the use of load management. I know you've wondered if it can even hurt conditioning.
There's no question, Brian. Look, since the age of load management has come into the NBA, injuries are up, not down. I think players have been deconditioned, and that's even before you get into the need of guys playing together more to gain a rhythm and an on-court chemistry. You know, like actually playing basketball together.
A novel idea. The Hawks have gone 0 for 6 in the second. Not looking good. Picked it! Magician, the pass to Middleton. Shoots over Johnson, and he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Middleton's gotten his first basket of the night.
Yeah, that's butter. I mean, Middleton with one of the smoothest jump shots in the league.
Pass to Capella. Here's Daniels, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Johnson on the wing. 6 to shoot. Back to Daniels. And that time also a missed shot. The Wizards have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Right wing. Here's Magician, covered by Johnson. George for 3, drains the triple. George has got 8.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Left side Johnson, fires for 3, and he hits it. That makes him 1 for 6 for the game.
Yeah, every year in the league, Johnson's become a better three-point shooter. That tells you how hard he works in the offseason.
Magician, the pass to Middleton. The rebound by Atlanta. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Johnson on the wing. Middleton covering. Pass to Rizachet. Capella inside. The kick out to Johnson. Three-pointer. And another shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal.
Well, I like it whenever Capella goes up strong.
And so it's Washington with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, we'll get back to the action at
55. DC family, your wizard, USC.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Washington leading by 22. Sarr out there with George. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Magician in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. The rebound by Atlanta. Young looking over the floor. To the middle. Daniels passes to Young. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. And the Wizards shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. And that one's good. Magician's got 18 points in the game.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Daniels passes to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Daniels, that one's true.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
Washington leading by 22. Here's Magician. 18 points for him. To the inside. Sarr. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
Sarr is playing with a lot of confidence, not questioning himself, just using his size to keep finding buckets.
Johnson passes to Daniels. Driving inside. Pass to Capella. The kick out to Johnson. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. And a look now at the Washington Wizards' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll go up against Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers.
And looking at the Bucks matchup, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose. And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Magician, pass to Middleton. He gets it in there.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
To the middle. Here's Daniels. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools showing his hops on that one. And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Here's Young. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Pass to Middleton. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And Young, the bucket on the assist from Rizachet. Young's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, this is what Young is capable of every time he steps on the floor. He is a one-man offensive machine.
Middleton outside. Pass to Magician. He puts up a 3. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
You know, if his shot isn't available, Middleton is moving the ball, and he's a pretty skilled passer.
Here's Rizachet. Shots blocked.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
The shot by Magician, no good. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
With the game on the line, Ice Stray is dangerous, man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I've worked too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. From deep, Johnson. Here's Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
Wow, Clint Capella.
The Wizards have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Here's Magician, guarded by Young. Pass to George. 4-3. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Outside Young. Capella inside. Here's Rizachet. There's the drive. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
And out on the wing, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, BA, this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
Niang, he's checked in for the Hawks. Here's Magician. He's got 21. Inside. Pass to Middleton. Outside Koulibaly. Lays it up and banks it in. Koulibaly's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Young from long range. It's rebounded by George. George has got 6 rebounds in the game. To the paint. And that one's good. Magician's got 23 points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Rizachet. And he drives in. And a nice finish on the layup. Rizachet's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, what a move by the light-footed rookie. Rizachet driving in to get a bucket.
Here's Magician, guarded by Young. Here's Koulibaly. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 16th rebound on the night. Young inside. Koulibaly defending. Shot left block. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Middleton. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
What an aggressive slam by Middleton. Oh, my. I mean, I like when he uses his athleticism like this.
Here's Niang. Rebound, Washington. George has got 7 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Sarr. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Young. Brad, you talk about NBA length.
Substitution on the court.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. We've got Clint Capella, Rizachet out there with Trae Young. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu, and it's Johnson in at the 3 spot.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Drops in the 3.
And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
Here's Magician. Up top Bay, guarded by Okongwu. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Watch out below. The flying Australian, Ben Simmons, cleared for takeoff.
Young, the pass to Johnson. Tries to break his ice. And he takes it up and lays it in.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
For Washington, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th. Here's Magician, guarded by Young. Simmons, the pass to Bay. Here's Magician, just 5 to shoot. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
All about confidence in these moments. They able to attack immediately.
Outside Young. Pass to Johnson. Outside Young. Lets it go from 11. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's going to go on Drew Eubanks. Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys. And he hasn't really had that.
Magician, the pass to Johnson. Here's Magician. Outside Johnson. And that one drops for him.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Number 33.
Pass to Nance. And Capella gets double teamed. Here's Young. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Young's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, he is so good with that floater. Trae Young showing off the touch right there.
Here's Magician, guarded by Young. And that one's good. Simmons has got 8 points in the quarter.
And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
To the paint, and stolen by Simmons. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Here's Eubanks, finished off the break. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Washington.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
And it's Simmons missing.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss.
Young, the pass to Nance. Picked it out of midair. Here's Magician. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Green against Simmons. And Young pulls it down.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Green, the pass to Krejci. Outside Young. Fires from deep. And the three-pointer goes. Young's got 29.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Here's Johnson. Misses in close. It's stolen by Johnson.
Hawks back. Trae Young.
You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Koulibaly, he's checked in for Washington. Niang, he's checked in for Atlanta. Mann comes in for Krejci. Green for three. He buries it from three. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Outside Koulibaly. Stan, you've always been known as the style police. We're used to seeing the home team in white, but you look around the league now, there's a lot more variety.
Yeah, and that's before you even get to the neon shoes some of these guys are wearing. The NBA palette, Brian, has gotten a lot more adventurous.
action on the break has fueled them tonight. They're winning the transition battle.
Yeah, they did a great job of controlling the pace throughout the game and keeping the defense on their heels.
To the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Magician's got 13 in the second half. The Hawks have gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Pass to Green. Over to the left wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Niang. And Atlanta misses again. Washington has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Magician. He's guarded by man. That one's good for 2. Magician's got 31.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Now Young. To the middle. And Nance gets it to go on the assist by Young. Young's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Here's Magician, guarded by Young. Inside, here's Bay. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
At the line for the Wizards, Sadiq Bey.
And he makes the first. And one of the findings in a recent league report, Stan, back-to-backs, not a major risk for injury, it seems.
Well, you know, Brian, I had a player that I greatly respected tell me that his preference would be to play 41 back-to-backs during the year because then you get 2 days off in between games. That really what was harder was playing every other day and never getting a break of a couple of days. So, look, you have to play through a lot of different situations and things, but I think back-to-backs are certainly overestimated.
Interesting. Something to consider for sure. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Pass to Champagny. Koulibaly on the wing. Here's Champagny. 4 on the clock. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Risache. Risache's got 4 rebounds in the game. Young with it. Poke loose.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the
Champagny,
fourth quarter.
pass to the Magician.
2 minutes.
Pass to Koulibaly. In transition, here they come. Here's Young. Got a hand on it. A minute 37 left to play in the fourth. And that one's good.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Young, the pass to Nance. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for the...
So we see the Wizards taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.